What's up guys, I'm MysticMal. Today's video is going to be about 5 things that can make Kingdom Hearts 3 the best Kingdom Hearts game of all time. Kingdom Hearts 3 had a fair shy at being the heavyweight champ of the series, but still Kingdom Hearts 2 holds that belt. But there are missing things that could have made Kingdom Hearts 3 into the next champion of the Kingdom Hearts franchise. But before I get too deep into this, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the video, make sure you share it with your friends, as well as hit the notifications bell so you don't miss any of my Mystic content. Mayor Heartbeer guiding key, let's grow this Mystic family. But starting off for number 1, post-game content, right? And a lot of people will argue and will say, oh, Mystic, they do have post-game content. We have the Remind DLC, and we have the Limit Cuts, and we have, the epilogues and stuff like that. But really, hold on, let's backstep a little bit. Kingdom Hearts 1 had so much secret bosses. We had all the Titans. We had Sephiroth. We've had the Cobra inside of the Agrabah world. Then we had the mysterious, floaty garbage bag guy that you have to use the magic on in the Neverland world. I forgot the name of him. But then we have Xemnas inside of Kingdom Hearts 1. Then Kingdom Hearts 2 came. Then we have the Lingering Will, we have Sephiroth, we have all the data battles, then we have the, absent silhouettes and so on. And then we have a bunch of extra collectibles on top of that. We have the Mushroom 13, and we have new Keyblades, new shields, new staffs, and all that. And we also have a little crown that we could put on Sora, as in customizable characters, right? That was revolutionary in the Kingdom Hearts franchise. But Kingdom Hearts 3 lacked post-game content, and that's what hurt it, really. That's what hurt it from being along the lines of a Kingdom Hearts 2-esque type of game, right? So with that being said, let's move on to the next one. Number 2, Destiny Islands as a explorable world. And yes, a lot of people will stress this a lot, and I just can't stress it enough. Destiny Islands needs to be an explorable world. We know the mini island where Riku, Sora, and Kairi used to play at, and then we have the much bigger island, the main island, which is the town and where the schools are and where the grocery stores and all that type of stuff. We need to play Destiny Islands. That has to be an explorable world. So in Kingdom Hearts 4 or 5, it better be an explorable world because it's long overdue. We had many games where Destiny Islands was there. The only time Destiny Islands was really explorable was inside of that cutscene in Kingdom Hearts 2 when Pluto and Kairi jumped inside of the Dark Portal. It was only explorable for a few seconds in a cutscene, and that's about it. And honestly, we have to see a scene like this. We have to get a segment in the next Kingdom Hearts game like this, where we can play inside of Destiny Islands all together. Whatever Guardian Light it's gonna be, just we have to make Destiny Islands explorable in the next game. But moving on to number 3. Number 3 would have to be playing as each Guardian of Light individually. A lot of people may argue and say that in the Remind DLC we played as the Guardians of Light. We played as Guardians of Light fighting off the Xehanorts inside of that cloudy world. And then after that, we play as Roxas, we play as Aqua, but that's not good enough. Only 2 players, and then Riku, but that's besides the point. That was in the original cut game, playing as Riku. We played as Riku already. But just think about it, okay? We have Aqua, we have Shion, we have Kairi, we have Riku, we have Ventus, we have Terra. There's so many different characters that we can play as. We have so much different segments in the story. And as a matter of fact, what could have been a good thing, they could have made the Guardians of Light playable. Remember, it was a day before inside of the Kingdom Hearts story before they go to the Fated Land to go fight Xehanort and the rest of the Organization 13. They could have had a segment where you could have traveled to different worlds as Aqua and have Ventus on your team. Or Ventus could travel to different worlds and, catch up. They could have had a few, cute remarks and cutscenes with certain characters that, Aqua's already familiar with, or maybe new cutscenes. Maybe it can add a alternate story on the side of what could have happened and what they were doing after that. whole thing happened when they realized it's one more day and they met up at the Mister's Tower. They could have did a lot with that. But moving on to number 4, the Realm of Darkness being a explorable world. I know I was bummed when I see this. I was upset because we just teleport inside of the Realm of Darkness. What happened to the rest of the landscape? What happened? You know, you have to go to the dark corridors, then you have to go to the dark margin. Like, what happened to traveling through the Realm of Darkness? That would have been amazing to do as Sora. And you can see like Sora's reaction to the Realm of Darkness, because we know Sora has never been in the Realm of Darkness before. So it would be an interesting reaction, you know, seeing how his body may react to being in the Realm of Darkness, but to just teleport there. You know, and don't get me wrong, Kingdom Hearts 3 has a special place in my heart. I love Kingdom Hearts 3, but I feel like this right here was a major milestone to reach in the Kingdom Hearts franchise, honestly. Moving on to number 5. Fighting your way through and exploring Castle Oblivion, as well as exploring around in the Land of Departure. This could have tilted the scale when it comes to Kingdom Hearts games, because Kingdom Hearts 3 could have been the Kingdom Hearts game to give us what Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories couldn't give us. You know, and a lot of people love Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Me personally, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories has a special place in my heart. I love Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, but the fact is the gameplay is not that great. You know, the gameplay is like a Yu-Gi-Oh version of Kingdom Hearts, right? So, and I'm not trying to rag on the series or anything like that. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is amazing. I love the story. I cry every time I play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. The story was amazing. But the fact is that everybody wanted a more RPG-based fighting style other than a card-based fighting style. You know what I mean? Like dealing with values and numbers to deal with certain moves and certain amounts of damage. That was a little too much for a Kingdom Hearts game. So Kingdom Hearts 3 could have gave us what Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories couldn't give us. That would be amazing. Fighting our way through, maybe they would even throw Vexen and, you know, maybe they could throw Marluxia and Larxene there as a boss instead of Vanitas. Maybe Vanitas could have shown up the same way in the Land of Departure, just like in Kingdom Hearts 3, the original cut. But it could have been more interesting if Marluxia and Larxene were some pre-bosses. You know how like in Kingdom Hearts 2, how you'd fight Demyx 3 times throughout the story? Like you'd literally fight Demyx like 3 or 2 times throughout the story of Kingdom Hearts 2. Marluxia and Larxene could have served as that. You know, there's many different places in the story where this could have made Kingdom Hearts 3 jump up the scale and be the best Kingdom Hearts game of all time. But this marks the end of my video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share the video, make sure you like it, make sure you hit the notifications bell so you don't miss any of my Mystic content. May your heart be your guiding key. Let's grow this Mystic family. Peace.